Welcome back to the Devlog, everyone. How are you all doing today? My name is David, and today we are back. And I'm just on lecture 37 here, and I've just been working on a lot of planning stuff actually for the video game. So, as you can see here, we've got a bunch of different notes of just what's going on behind the scene, working through the actual planning of the game, a lot more than just like the mechanics. And you can see a lot of that planning goes in. And then as well, I've been looking a lot into the art style and what I want for the game to actually look like. So you can see on this document here, I've got a lot of the different planned out images of what I think the game will look like, and that's pretty exciting, as well as one-page GDD is what it's called, of just planning about how my game will play out and what it will look like. And then as you can see in the game here, I just finished implementing enemy health bar. So you can see each of these enemies have a little health bar, and then they'll be able to interact, move up and down as I damage them. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Alright, so I just did a little bit more work on the game here, setting up the basic level, and cleaned off some space on my computer so that I can get some more work done and update Unity, because things were starting to get really laggy, and I just imported some basic assets here from the tutorial, which won't actually be in the game at all, but you can see I've got some nice little houses and some stuff over here based off of my little concept drawing in the corner over here. And yeah, looking pretty good. Alright, so it's been about a week, and as you can see here, we've made a lot more progress just on like the level design roughly, and the world shape, and obviously this is just a test level, but I've been messing around with a lot of the assets from the tutorial, and we're starting to look pretty good. So we've got these little different markers, red and yellow and gray and the blue for the water and whatnot, but most of that's just placeholders, and it's just telling me personally when developing the game what will go where. As you can see, the feel of the level is something I've been really working for, so those little red dots are where like enemies will be placed, and so you can see if I come up here there'll be a little area where I'll be able to fight some enemies or whatever. And then I'll just be able to continue with the level going down towards the little villages here, and we've got some little placeholder trees and fences and whatever, and the houses are like sunken into the ground because they're too tall, and all this little stuff that will have to be figured out over time. But you can see we've got some nice little assets with these houses and this fence and secondary little village and that windmill over there, and we'll have some nice farms put in, and so I'm feeling pretty good. It's looking pretty exciting so far, just of what we've got here so far. Alright, so it's now Wednesday morning, and I was just working on some of the pathfinding in AI for the player. So hopefully now, once you click around, the player should be able to not only navigate to where you're trying to go to, but also be able to pathfind his way over there. So if I just click down here, he's going to try to use the only walkable space to try to get to that place. It's super buggy and glitchy right now. But let me give you an example over here by like the bridge. Say I am on this side of the fence, right here, and I want to get over here. Normally we just try to walk directly over there, but now he knows that he has to walk across the bridge just to get there. So that's pretty cool. And you can see here in the editor, the pathfinding uses what's called this nav mesh, and it just shows you all the walkable space in the world, and it's pretty cool because it just auto fills out all this space. So here you can see my player starts, you can only run this little area, across the bridge, whatever, right? And so it auto detects where all these items are and knows that it can't walk there, so that automatically realizes that it has to walk around in order to get to the location where you're clicking. So that's pretty awesome actually. Also now there is basic enemy AI, so when you get roughly kind of close to these enemies, they'll now run up towards you and try to follow you around for a little bit until you run out of a certain distance. But also if you just hover over this little enemy here, you can see the sword icon, I can run up and he'll run towards me, and that begins what will start the attacking. So coming up soon hopefully will be melee damage, and then we'll be able to get some real actual fighting going on. But now there's basic enemy AI and pathfinding for both the enemies and the player, so that's pretty exciting. Alright, so that is all for this week. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a very productive, well, 2 weeks actually. As you can see, we got a lot done as far as level design goes. We've got an actual proper level starting to get laid out, navigation, enemies, we start working on melee and attacking, hopefully coming up next week, or I guess in the following 2 weeks, because apparently this is happening every other week now. But overall, we're starting to look pretty good. There's obviously a lot of issues and glitches still, but I think we're looking quite exciting for what's coming up so far here. So thank you all so much for watching. See you all next week.